Customer has opted for the N LARGO exhaust system, and that's the system that we've spoken about before on a red car that we did a couple of months ago. And I thought, rather than rehashing the same video and basically just showing you another walk around video of the car exterior and then listening to some revving sounds, I thought what we'd do is we'd actually leave the car with the under tray off and have a look underneath, and so we can show you exactly what the exhaust actually comprises of. So when we talk about an N LARGO system for Ferrari, it is usually, what we mean by that is it's a decat system. So the N LARGO exhaust system fitted to the N LARGO cars is a set of decat pipes into an X pipe and finally into a set of mufflers. And we'll walk you through what each of those bits is. So if we have a look here, first part is this bit of piping here. These are the decat pipes. So ordinarily the cats would sit in this channel here. And you can see where that crown is up here. That's where the manifolds meet the decat pipes themselves. As we go back, you will notice this center section here. Now this is an X pipe, and what would have been here before was the middle muffler. So the pathway goes these decat pipes, which were originally 800 cell cats from Ferrari, into the X pipe, which was the middle muffler. And what purpose does the X pipe serve? Well, it's twofold really. The first thing is, as we've discussed, we are removing a muffler, and that inherently will increase the volume slightly. But the real benefit you can see is that the two channels actually blend into one another. The reason that is beneficial is for a couple of reasons. Before, the left and right banks, the left and the right banks of exhaust would come through the car, they would go through the system and then out the back, and they would never actually interface with one another, they never meet. But in this system, the left and the right banks come here and then they meet in the center and they blend together. Now, I mean, it's, in my opinion, it raises the pitch significantly, and that gives it that kind of Ferrari 90s F1 car howl, the kind of car that Alain Prost would have been driving. And the reason that it does that is because the two exhaust banks blend together. You get something called phasing. Well, it's not really phasing. I guess it's just the oscillation of the two exhaust banks and the two sound waves hitting each other leads to the pitch itself rising overall. And then anyway, so that is my long and quite frankly quite boring lecture about X pipes. The next section of the exhaust is, if we follow back and go and look in the wheel arch, the back box. So in some cars you have a centralized back box, but in this you have a left and a right, or again a left and a right. And you can see here this blue line that then goes into there. This is the vacuum line, and that is the exhaust valve itself. Now what the exhaust valve does, as we all well know, is it allows you to swap between the loud and the quiet channels of the exhaust. Obviously when the valves are open, with this configuration anyway, it is a direct exit exhaust. It goes straight from the manifolds out the back of the car. And with the valves closed, what it does is it will actually send it through the silencing section here and then out the back of the car. So to summarise, an N LARGO system is a decat system, typically for the front engine V12 Ferrari. So we've now had the F12 N LARGO and the 812. It starts here with the decat pipes, and obviously we are reducing back pressure significantly by using decat pipes over 200 or 100 or the stock 800 cell cats. These then go backwards into this X pipe, which deletes the middle muffler, blends the two exhaust banks together and raises the pitch and increases the volume. The exhaust gases then flow from there out the back of the car here into the rear muffler or rear silencer that has valves, and then that comes out of the back of the car. So we're expecting this to be, quite frankly, monumentally loud, very similar to the red car that we've done, and that customer has been absolutely overjoyed with it. It's a real statement. The thing that we really like about this car is it's quite an understated spec. I believe it was black originally, and the interior is black with yellow. He's got the yellow calipers, he's got all the right bits of carbon fibre, and it's a really mature colour. Crayon looks incredible on GT2 RS's. It looks great on Caymans, or whatever Porsche they would put to. Quite frankly, it really suits all of them. But it's quite grown up. It's a bit of a sleeper colour, not that it's a sleeper car, but you get the point. It's not something garish, it's not a bright yellow, it's not a bright green. And to have this kind of mature adult specification with this absolutely loony exhaust system overall actually leads for quite an interesting car. So we hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'm sure we'll cut to a couple of sections of the car revving with the valves open and the valves closed. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.